So I do feel that you know each of us intimately. And
Don't worry, we won't embarrass you.
and I've always felt like Jesus was my best friend, and that every time I talked to him, he was there answering all my questions. And now, it's you. The minute I say Abraham, you say what? And I know...
What?
And you answer everything. I feel like you've become my personal coach, that you're riding right by my side, just like Jesus. So, I did have the overlay of the Christian religion deeply in me, and as far as I can tell, it's the same energy. Abraham, Jesus, Kuan Yin, St. Francis, whoever these people are, it feels the same to me.
As Esther was reaching for a way to interpret that which we are, reaching for a label, she did not have a religious vocabulary and did not even really understand the history of the one known as Abraham. And we are not the Abraham that is known in that way anyway. But the reason that that name was the logical name for her to find was because it represents that which is at the basis of all religion. But it is probably not a good idea to try to explain that to those who are not ready to hear it. In other words, let everyone have their God the way they need it to be, because there are a lot of people who are exploring religion that are doing just fine in it. In other words, we are not here to try to change the way anyone views any of that. We just be what we are, and Esther does her best to interpret what we are, and we are pleased that you have received us in the way that she is offering it. Yes.
I feel that we were all together, that I was with you, and then I came down to the physical as the foot, and you stayed up there as the head.
Well, that's a good way of describing it, because source energy is always source energy, and then that which you know as physical is an extension of that source energy. And so that is an accurate depiction. Yes. Something more?
You really do ride by my side and answer all of my questions in the moment I ask them, don't you?
Anything you are wanting about any subject, you have access to infinite intelligence. And it is the power of your belief that makes you able to receive it. In other words, it is not so because we are projecting it to you in an intense way. It is so because when you ask, it is always given. And in your belief, you fully receive. Yes.